This happened around 5 years ago. I was working in a pretty decent hotel as a bartender, and part of our job description was to deliver room service to people or complimentary drinks food that the reception asked us to deliver. One night I got an order to the fourth floor trough the reception. Now it is important that it was the fourth floor because that was the only floor in the hotel that had no windows to the outside in the end of the hallways, or anywhere for that matter. It was also the cheapest floor, and it was not renovated in years to a point that there were boot marks on the walls, a ceiling, and patches of paint hanging from the ceiling as well. Other floors were well maintained. I don't know why that was the case. Anyway, on the end of each hallway, instead of a window, was a huge mirror, almost the size of the entire hallway, which gave an illusion of an infinite corridor with the mirrors being on both sides of the hall. Halfway through the hallway in both directions were fire doors that were held by electromagnets, from what I can tell. So there I go up to the fourth and to the end of the hallway, where the room I needed to go to was. As I approached the room, I could hear people talking faintly because the door was open and light was spilling into the hallway. As I got closer, the talking stopped, and now I could only hear the static noise of a TV. I knocked on the open door and said, "Room service," but no one responded. I slowly walked into the room, knocking again. Got a few people scared a couple of times before, so I was being careful, but as I got inside, I realized the room was empty. At this point, I am creeped out by the empty room, static TV, and fourth floor in general. I quickly put the drinks on the table and left. As I was approaching the fire doors, the lights on the floor went out and the doors slammed shut on me just as I was about to go through them. The lights went out only in the hall because I could still see the light from the room and hear the TV static, which was getting louder and coming from all around. I felt adrenaline rush through my body and I ran down the stairs. Didn't want to wait for the elevator and ran straight outside for a smoke. The fourth floor always creeped me out, but since that time I found ways not to go up there at night any longer. The floor itself got renovated about a year later and it became way less creepy, but I still had a weird feeling when I got up there.